Hi everybody, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, welcome back for our second edition of Baking for Christmas. Today, my boys requested something I haven't made since, I think Raymond was 2. So it's been 6 years since I last made this, and it's my Chocolate Yummies. And it's marshmallows, chocolate, coconut, rolled oats, butter, and vanilla? Yes. And it's a no bake, like you don't need to turn on your oven, but you will need a medium-sized saucepan and a wooden spoon to stir everything. Now to start, you need a whole package of chocolate chips. Now I use the Enjoy Life mini chips because they have, so no wheat, no gluten, no lupin, no mustard, no soy, no peanuts, no tree nuts, no sesame, no milk, no eggs, no added sulfites, no fish, no shellfish, and no crustaceans. And like non-GMO. A lot of the other ingredients are organic, I think, except for the brown sugar. So yeah, I don't have to worry about my allergies with this one. So you want to put the whole bag in. The whole bag goes in. And then you'll want to put in 18 marshmallows. Now the kind of marshmallows I use, they're called dandies. Now with my allergies, unfortunately these are the kinds that I need to use. They're non-GMO. I don't think they're organic. No, they're not organic. But they're peanut free and nut free. Non-GMO. So these are great. And you'll need 18 marshmallows to go in the saucepan. Try not to steal any, because I already ate one, because it's been a while since I last had marshmallows. And then you'll need 1/3 of a cup of butter or margarine. Now the type of margarine that I use is the Earth Balance. Yeah. It's the healthiest of all the margarines. Like, yes, it still has canola oil, but it doesn't have the other chemicals in it that makes it soft. Like it's still a hard butter. So if you're going to be using it and you want it to be soft, you just leave it out of your fridge for a little bit and then it'll soften up. Yeah. Yeah, no, everything is like real ingredients. No chemicals for softness or dyes for color or whatnot. It's gluten-free, non-GMO, non-dairy. So this would be, if you're concerned about your health, this is the type of margarine to use. It is more expensive than they sell, but it is perhaps one of the healthiest. And you need 1/3 of a cup of that to go in here. Yeah, and you gotta melt it all down. And then while this is melting, you can take a steel bowl and add the other ingredients. You'll have to give me 1 second. Angus is barking to come in, so I'll be right back. Sorry about that. He heard the clang of me taking this out and thought I was putting stuff in his food bowl. So now he's looking at me like, no treats? Sorry, Angus, no treats. Unless one of the boys one gives you one of these. So you want to mix together 1.5 cups of rolled oats. These are organic rolled oats, mostly because I'm trying to avoid the glyphosate. And so far so good, like everything is going well. 1 cup of unsweetened coconut flakes. and half a cup. It's hard to see because I can't. So, not half a cup. Sorry, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now I use the pure vanilla extract. I don't use the artificial because the artificial, unfortunately, it's got caramel coloring in it, and caramel coloring is a carcinogen. So I use the pure vanilla extract. So it is more expensive. You can use the artificial vanilla extract if you're not concerned about carcinogens. To each their own. This is just what I prefer to use. Oh, and when it comes to the margarine, you can use regular butter as well. Butter will still work. So we want to mix these together. They're starting to melt. Down a little bit. And the one thing about the Earth Balance margarine, it takes a tiny bit longer for it to melt, so it's nothing serious. It will melt. Few minutes. Yes, Gwen, I see you. The marshmallow part is the part that's going to take the longest to melt. Most marshmallows do. But you do have to keep stirring it in the meantime, just to make sure that it doesn't burn. I've got actually some boxes out behind because they've been out for a couple of days. It's my Christmas decorations that I keep meaning to put up, and I haven't gotten around to it. So. They're slowly starting to melt. Now normally the recipe, it all depends on the size of the balls that you want. If you want to make some like fairly big balls, you'll get around 8 balls out of this recipe, but if you make like little ones, you can get between 16 to 20, depending on how small you make them. should be good. Because, yeah, they're pretty well melted. They're just bubbling now. So once your mixture gets to be about this, let me show you without tipping the pot over, then you're good to just dump her right into the mix of the other stuff. And mix away. And you'll want to do this for a little bit until it starts to cool a tiny little bit, and then you'll be able to put your hands in it. So you gotta be careful because it's still really hot right now because I can feel it through the bowl. And then you want to get a plate to put them on, because after you roll them into balls, you'll need to put them in the fridge for about 30 minutes for them to cool down to where they're like really good and edible. So, I don't know if it's ready for me to put my fingers in it yet or not. I feel it already starting to harden, so I don't want it to wait much longer. It's a weird little piece of plastic. I wonder where this came from. Huh. Or it's... Well, that's actually a really long piece of coconut. Oh my goodness, I thought it was plastic. Sorry, I'm tired. No, I guess you're not getting it. He's still sitting there like, and he's got like 2 lines of drool. You can lick the bowl after. Yeah, so you can roll them into like a little ball like that. still very hot. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. Now I know why I don't like making this recipes too often. He's waiting ever so patiently. Now, I'm trying to remember where I found this recipe, and I want to say, does anybody remember the old highlight magazines that we used to get as kids back in the day? I think it comes from one of those, because I used to get them for Jack when he was little, to go through and like find all the mazes and whatnot, and word searches. Yeah, and I had ordered that for him for a few years when he was little. He really enjoyed them, and then I stopped. How old was he when I stopped? I think he was 5 going on 6 when I stopped. Oh yeah. Oh when. Cats are too short, they can't be in this video, so you might hear them, but you can't see them this time. Oh yes, and make sure your hands are clean when you do this. I did wash my hands before doing this. Off camera, not on camera. They're already starting to harden in the bowl. He's a good boy. He's waiting ever so patiently to be able to lick the bowl. Squishy, 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 squishy. I don't think there's enough for 2 more, so I'll make one big one. And then see. Right. This is how they turned out. So it's to the fridge for 30 minutes and then I'll let you know how they taste. Set a timer too so that I don't forget. So be back in a bit. Hi, and we're back. The 30 minutes are up and now we're gonna pull the chocolate yummies out of the fridge. Ooh. Don't they look good? Oh my goodness. Try and get them closer to the camera without dropping them on the floor. So that's maybe not there because the stove still feels hot. So let's test one. If you could hear that click, 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 that was Angus. You're not getting one of these. No, you chunky enough. He licked the bowl and the pot, so I think he's good. A nice chocolatey treat. That was still Angus making his grunting noises. No, buddy, you're not getting one. Nope. These are really good. I wish some more people would like coconut, so I could share this with them. English is hard today. Now I know why the boys are begging for me to make these. They're really good. I'm gonna have a hard time making sure I don't eat them all before they land here. Really good. So like what I did with my last video, as I go along, I'll put the ingredients at the bottom of the screen. But for those of you who don't like to watch the whole video and you just get to the point of the recipe, because I know I get like that too when I'm following those online recipes and like you go through the whole story. Alright, it's like where's the recipe? So if you don't want to watch the whole video, I'll have the recipe and the instructions in the bio, so then that way you can just get to it. And so if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give me a thumbs down. Everybody likes chocolate, not everybody likes coconut, which I don't get. Because I do know somebody who doesn't like chocolate. It's like, how do you not like chocolate? When I discovered I was allergic to dairy, it's like, how am I gonna get my chocolate? So, but if you really like the video, subscribe. And as always, live long and bake on.